It's been about 6 weeks since I washed my hair. That is a very long time. And ever since I recorded this video, my hair washing habits have changed tremendously. Before, I used to experience a lot of dandruff, a lot of itching, but now I have 4 weeks in between wash days and I experience a lot less itching. So the thing is, I detangled my hair yesterday and I used okra gel for detangling because I've just realized that okra gel is a very good substitute for ordinary conditioners. It provides just as much sleep, and research says it has like good moisturizing properties in it. I just bought okra just from the nearby markets. I soaked it in warm water and I left it to sleep over for about 2 nights, and then I used it for detangling my hair. After detangling my hair, I parted it, and the reason why I part my hair before washing it is because after washing it, I'm going to be styling, and I do not want to struggle with the whole parting and experiencing pain when I'm trying to part my hair without moisturizing it. So I always prefer to part my hair before jumping into the shower, and I'm washing my hair in twists because the last thing I want is for my hair to retangle. I absolutely do not want to go through the whole hassle of detangling afresh after washing it. So yeah, I'm able to get out all the dirt from my hair despite the fact that I'm washing it in twists. The first 2 times that I shampoo my hair, I use cold water for rinsing out the shampoo. But the third time that I shampooed my hair, I used warm water, and the reason why I used warm water is because I use a lot of grease. Grease is like the core product that I use when styling my hair, and using warm water on wash day helps me get my hair and my scalp really clean. It gets the grease out very well, efficiently, and that is my very simple wash day. So after I have washed my hair, I hop out of the shower, and immediately when my hair is literally still dripping, I style it. And the reason why I style my hair when it's wet is because it's very convenient to style wet hair. I cannot emphasize how much of a lifesaver it has been for me to style my hair when it's wet. The products that I use when moisturizing my hair are a leave-in conditioner, Cantu leave-in conditioner. It's an OG product for me. I have no specific reason why I use it, but now that the container is emptying up, I'm probably going to swap it out with another conditioner just to try it out. But it's for the time that I've used it. At first I used to complain because it didn't have as much sleep as I would have loved for it to have, but I think eventually I was able to get accustomed to it and find a way of working around its lack of sleep. And on top of the leave-in, I use grease. So the grease that I use, people have been asking me what grease that is, but it's just like a Ugandan product. So I believe in buy Uganda, build Uganda, boo. So it's a slogan that we have, and like when you buy products from your country, you build your country. So it's just an ordinary Ugandan product. It's actually a Movit product, and that is what I use for my hair. It was extremely inexpensive, very affordable. I bought it for that very reason, and obviously I trust products made in my country. They're cheap, they're affordable, we have the raw materials to make those products. So yeah, there was no reason for me to buy a very expensive product. But on top of that grease that I've used, I also used shea butter. So the story behind me starting to use shea butter in my hair is so when I'm moisturizing my skin, I use shea butter, but my shea butter for moisturizing my skin got over. So I decided to go to the store to restock, and I bought a product that I usually buy. But unfortunately, when I reached home, I realized that it was absolutely a duplicate. The smell was different. It just wasn't what I was accustomed to. So what I decided to do was, instead of risking to use a product that I'm not sure about on my skin. I was like, you know what, I'm sure it would do no harm to my hair, so that is why I decided to use it on my hair. I'm sure it wouldn't have been like the smell. It just smelled like they had mixed it with petroleum jelly. So I'm used to my shea butter smelling like shea butter. Shea butter has a very, very, very strong scent. But when I opened this duplicate shea butter, it was smelling a lot like petroleum jelly. So I was like, I'm pretty sure they've mixed in a lot of petroleum jelly in this. So I really didn't bother to use it. So yeah, that is the story of how I started using a shea butter product in my hair. So start off by detangling section by section, and then I braid. Now, because my hair was pre-detangled, this process took me about 2 hours. Usually braiding this hair takes me about 3 hours, maybe 4. But then also I believe that the reason why it took me a very short amount of time this time around is because I was braiding bigger twists. They're not as small as I usually braid them in. And the reason why I braided in bigger twists is because I honestly wanted to finish as quickly as possible. After braiding, I styled the hair. It was kind of late. It was about maybe 9 o'clock. Yeah, the style was very easy to install. I wore this style for a week, and I usually wear this style for a week because it gets frizzy really, really, really quickly. And I think it gets frizzy really fast because I braid my hair in wet slash damp. And because my hair is fussy, it's coily. So when it's wet, it's coily, but then when it dries up, it stretches out. And when it stretches out in twists, like the stretched part starts sticking out. The ones that I didn't put in the twist, they start sticking out, and that is where the frizz comes from. But at least I'm glad that for the period that I'm able to wear it, it's extremely convenient. This style helps keep my hair straight, because after having it in for about a week, I take it out so that I'm able to style my hair in various afro styles. Anyway, as a side note, I've been going through some changes professionally. I left my original job and I started a new job elsewhere. And you know, it's kind of like I've switched areas of specialty, areas of work, and I'm going to be learning extremely new things. Actually, I've switched the field of work in which I work in, and I'm going to be learning extremely new things. I really don't want to stress myself so much regarding my hair. I don't want to have to think about styling my hair every weekend or every other weekend or every other day for that matter sometimes. So I'm thinking of styling my hair in like braids. I could install mini twists. I want a style that can last me at most, okay, a month, at the very least 3 weeks. I'm open to suggestions because I want to really leave my hair to breathe for an extended period of time. Anyways, that was just a side note. So what I'm going to be doing right now is just tying this back. I'm going to be putting a very low bun in preparation for next week, because obviously next week is going to be quite long, but I'll see you in my next one.